Alright, so look, I just got into Story Wars. As you are probably aware, if you're familiar with my previous work, I'm a fan of Red Bar Radio. That was my first introduction to Big J Oakerson, was on Red Bar, and on Big J's reactions to Red Bar itself. Ordinarily, I tell you to go find the clips yourself, but I'm in a generous mood, so here is an example.
Yourself. But did you look at it?
Cheers,
I did
guys.
not. I would do it with you, but I did not. But someone said we got the Red Bar treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Last time.
Man, we've already talked about that, you know.
Oh, have we? Oh, that's what they do in movies to show confusion to the audience. We already looked. You didn't already look at it. It's the first time. You're looking at it now. Sit up! By the way, wait till you see Dan Soder's little face. Watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Last time.
Man, we've already talked about that, you know.
Look at the happiness that I've brought to him. Look at that, man. No, he hates me, and Jay somehow, Jay, a lot of people do this. They get crushes on me. Like Chrissy Mara has a crush on me where it's like they want to talk about me and they kind of get a thrill from it. That not Dan Soder. Dan Soder wants me dead in the ground, buried up to my neck with a lawnmower coming towards me. He don't want it, and Big J keeps bringing up Dan Soder. You could tell it's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Seriously, that dude hurts my feelings.
Said we got the Red Bar treatment.
Listen to this.
Oh, yeah.
Last time.
Man, we've already talked about that, you know. It's, I heard about it. You're like, we pick apart people,
well,
so if we get picked apart.
No, I don't care. I'm not upset about it. I'm saying, I just haven't heard, I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but it's, the only ones I heard were, someone making fun. By the way, it's great when it's things where you're like, I'd go with that too. It's like,
Wait. It's great when it's things where I would go with that. So basically, you're admitting rightance to me. It's R-I-G-H-T, the E-N-C-E or whatever. Rightance, meaning I was right once again. So Big J co-signing my devilish deeds. Big mistake, Big J.
Anyway, I've been watching Story Wars and working on some scripts accordingly, and so my algorithm showed me as soon as Big J's new 2-part special came out. This is a review of the second half, so if you want to see me review the first part, subscribe and comment accordingly. Please, let's get into it.
Stretching the arms out over your hands, wishing your underwear were thicker. Are you with this couple? Okay, it looks like you're the figment from her childhood imagination that hangs out with him still. She's like, shut up, Randy. And he's like, who the fuck is Randy? Randy. Sells pot, wears a hat, Wu-Tang shirt. You don't know them at all. You came by yourself. You roll alone, dude. You go where the night takes you. If the girl gets lucky, maybe you'll fuck her.
So this is what they call a crowd work special, wherein a comedian looks about the crowd and reacts to their look/vibe/level of participation. I feel like Andrew Schultz was the one who made these look so cool, followed closely by everyone's least favorite pretty boy, Matt Rife. Either way, from what I hear, other comics think it's sort of hack to do this. In fact, Ty Rivera believes that crowd work is just sort of something that a comic does, rather than it being something a comic can make a career of. But I like Big J, and I believe this could be a good one. For this next clip, keep in mind that he's talking to and about the same dude in the front row. Randy is, I believe, the name Big J gives to him.
They've earned that. They've earned that. Great news, by the way, there's one single lady. She looks less than interested. Seems like a great guy. What kind of guy are you looking for in the world as a single lady? Do you live here in Denver?
I do, yeah.
There's nothing that strikes you about any guy you want particularly? A good job, a good family, doesn't matter?
The basics, you know.
What are the basics?
Like a job, a house.
A job and a house already? Okay. How old are you?
I'm 28.
28? Already owns a house you want? How old of a guy are you looking for? This guy doesn't have a house. He's got a room in someone's house. It's the same address as the house. But someone has to slide it under his door that says boys only. It's ironic, but you still have it up. Your mom could come in. She got that grilled cheese. You have a job?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. What is it?
Medical equipment technician.
Medical equipment technician. That's pretty fucking cool. No one thought it was going to be that. What?
People are eating this right up. Big J seemingly knows how to work a crowd and is doing a good job of crafting a sort of story within his crowd work. Usually, these things tend to be more of a one and done as far as their targets are concerned.
You're not going to tell anybody-o? No. What do you teach?
Art,
Art? Nice. What grade?
kinder through 8th grade.
Kindergarten art? That sucks. None of it's good. You can't even see potential in kindergarten. It all sucks shit. What's your specialty in art? Macaroni necklace? She goes, I minored in hand turkey. Popsicle stick people. Did my thesis in popsicle stick people. You know, it's actually a long lineage of popsicle stick people. It goes back to the 17th century, quite honestly.
Honestly, after my review of Chris D'Elia's special, y'all probably thought this would be some scathing review, but I dig this. Admittedly, I am more of a fan of the storytelling type comic, but this keeps the smiles going. I haven't LOL'd yet, but that's not too damning one way or the other.
Are you guys friends since high school kind of thing?
We've been friends a long time. Yeah.
Not high school, though.
Okay.
College.
Yeah, like around that age. Yeah.
What happened? Was it a secret thing? Were you guys both like in a gang or something? You always talk about it? You met at rehab?
She's friends with my smaller cousin.
Smaller cousin? The fuck does that mean? Do you rank your family by size? Which cousin? The smaller one? Did you call? It's your smallest cousin's birthday. Did you send him a DM? She's friends with your smaller cousin. Well, it sounds like you became friends with her through your smaller cousin. Now you cut the smaller cousin out.
She lives with the bigger cousin.
Roommate.
Yeah.
So you have a roommate too?
Yeah.
You see how this bitch was judging you earlier for a roommate?
Jay does a great job of looping back to the familiar when he finds new things to latch onto for crowd work. In my line of work, we call it cause and effect storytelling, which is ideal, but you wouldn't know it from the usual piece of modern swill that's going out. But in this special, Jay's not jumping from one thing to another without cause. He's seemingly letting one interaction flow organically into the next one.
The bigger cousin.
Roommate.
Yeah.
So you have a roommate too?
Yeah.
You see how this bitch was judging you earlier for a roommate? Remember said you have to have a house to fuck her? She lives with the big fucking cousin. You don't want to fuck while the big cousin's listening outside? Playing PlayStation 5 on mute? It's my cousin, bro. It ain't my sister. No, it's Mountie here enough for that joke. It's not all downtown. Someone knows someone who fucked the cousin up in this bitch. Someone knows someone. It's a fucking fun crowd. What's up, dude? Welcome. I'm happy to see there's some black people here in Denver, or the closest thing Yeah, I mean, there is. It's very few black people here.
We got a half.
That's a weird thing to point out. He goes, yo, we got a half. You're half black? It looks like your boyfriend's full wigger.
You see what I mean? Jay's gracefully bouncing from one lily pad to another and avoiding the wet bits in between. It's not like a forced improv vibe. The crowd seemed to know they were going to be a part of a crowdwork show, which helps, but could also very easily go the other way if Jay didn't know what he was doing. An audience member who falsely expects crowdwork is just, well, a heckler, I guess. Let's see if he can keep this up.
5 generations removed from one black guy.
Mom's here to let her know.
That's your mom?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're his mom. Oh, nice. Well, just know, this half-black woman is with your son because she wants to try anal sex. And she's terrified to let a black guy go in there. She's heard the stories from her mom. She's heard the stories.
Whatever makes him happy.
Whatever makes him happy, that's a good mom. If my son wants to butt fuck, he butt fucks. We don't tell him nothing. Ever since we was young, you love your son, I could tell. You've been letting him and his third best Linkin Park cover band practice in your living room. It starts with dun dun. I don't know why. How hard you try. She comes in with like pigs in a blanket. Hey, that's my boys. Do you little rap rockers need some snacks?
He's doing a great job with rolling with the punches here. And to be fair, this is also his edit. In fact, it's on his YouTube channel, and it's called They/Them, as there are 2 specials he released under those names, one under the former and another under the latter. Have I over-explained this yet? Let's watch a few more clips and see if he gives me reason to be a hater.
I'm sure he doesn't have a portfolio of children's pictures. He just has a mustache. You're not fighting at all.
No.
Where'd you meet him at?
At work?
At work. Where do you work? You're Asian, yeah?
I am Asian.
Oh, there's a lot of light in my face. I don't want to... Asian. There it is. Could you hold a violin for the rest of the show, please? I can't tell if you're Asian. Could you please? Can you do math on a complicated wooden system of... Filipino?
Yeah.
Nailed it. No, I'm not a genius. Just for a second, I thought you were Mexican. And if I think you're Mexican and you tell me you're Asian, you're Filipino.
LOLOLOL. That was impressive. He took a chance, and it paid off. Well done, BJO.
Here, what do you do? What do you do for a living here?
Oh, I'm in grad school.
Oh, you're in grad school for speech pathology. Damn, that's God. I'll tell you what. I feel bad when I say this. No. There's certain things. If someone's going to show you how to work out, I guess as a dude, you want like a dude showing you, I guess. There's got to be something for speech pathology. You walk in and an Asian girl goes, "Hello. I'm here to help you speak a correctory. We're going to get that twang out of your voice. And you're going to be talking so good before you know it." The first word, ridiculous. Some guy starts talking again with that accent. He goes, "I had a weird teacher." Why are you talking with a racist Asian accent? Oh, I had to learn how to talk again from an Asian girl. You're doing incredible. Incredible. Yeah, the LE's tough. Incredible.
Big J, you may want to run this past Shane Gillis, lest ye not be allowed to be a part of Saturday Night Live. Fuck, can they claim my video just for saying their name out loud? I know they're pretty overzealous about that kind of a thing.
Damn, that's fucking pretty wild. Oh, hey guys. Single?
No, married.
Married, but she wouldn't come to this shit. It's not her thing. Religious parents and shit. You gotta pretend to be that guy? You gotta like hide your porn and stuff? What women here get mad if their guy looks at porn? Good. Good. Or maybe nobody wants to admit it, but that's good. That's a fucking weird thing. That's like a phenomenon. That's like a thing. If you watch porn, it's like cheating. That's a wild thing to say. Doesn't everyone watch porn? No. I don't think South Carolina mom watches porn. Never mind. I got a real strong feeling Filipino speech pathologist doesn't watch porn. You do. But what kind? Is it all blurred? You have to watch the blurred kind?
Honestly, I had a great time watching this special. I know people say the crowd work is hack or whatever, but I have a feeling those people will always find something to call out in the folks they don't like. In the work of the folks they don't like. But that is not my MO here on Critical Eeks. I calls them as I sees them. If I hate it, I'll say that. And if I like it, you'll know. If I don't have any strong feelings one way or the other, then you'll likely not hear from me, and the world will keep on spinning. If you dig what I'm doing here, let me know in the comments and hit the thumbs up. If you're new here, hit subscribe, PLZ. And since I'm still in the market for an outro, I'll let Big J close this one out.
Thank you guys for being a part of this, man. It means the world to me. It's one of my favorite clubs in the world. Not my favorite club. One of my favorite cities, man. I fucking love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time. Crackle, crackle.